I'm just come out the cut and say, bro, women are so unloyal. I don't want to hear shit. Men are more loyal than women. Men are pigs, don't get me wrong. But women ain't no saints, bro. Women be cheating out their ass. Women are cheaters.
Now, look, I will say when it comes down to actually, um, okay, so loyalty is, I say, teach their own. Everyone has a different idea of what loyalty is,
Mm-hmm.
right? To me, are we talking about loyalty as in a relationship or loyalty as in females in general? Because I personally think women are more loyal, period. Doesn't matter in a relationship, whether it's friendship, whether it doesn't matter. I think women are more loyal.
That's cap as well.
All right.
That's cap as well. Both women are, bro. The
Okay,
thing is, women are just smarter about it. Women are very duplicitous, and obviously, this doesn't apply to every woman. So if it doesn't apply to you, don't catch feelings over it. But if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. Your friends will be hiding shit from you. You know what I'm saying? People being fake. If you don't know, it's probably you. I'm sorry. Okay. Women are fake as hell and they will lie to your face. If your girl cheats on you, bro, unless you're keeping tabs on her, you're not gonna find out. I'm sorry. And I know this because I've been single for a long time. I just want to say I have a lot of guy friends. I have a lot of girlfriends.
mm-hmm.
And personally speaking, from my experience, women cheat a lot more than men. Men get caught because they're dogs. They're stupid. They don't think. They don't. Women will intentionally cheat. They will plan it and cheat and hide it from you.
Now, okay,
Or something, or it might be an in the moment thing, and you will never know. You will never ever know. Sometimes they don't even tell their friends.
okay. When a woman cheats, different than a man cheating. That's just my opinion. That's just that.
Nah,
I'm
no,
I'm gonna
no, no.
I'm gonna
It's the
leave it
same
at
thing.
that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think it's different, but when it comes down to loyalty, okay, just like you said, you have female friends, you have male friends. I have female friends and I have male friends as well. Okay. Now, there's a very, very select few of my male friends that if I really needed something, I can call them and they will actually do it.
Okay, so
Versus
you're talking about loyalty.
loyalty.
Okay,
Yeah, loyalty.
okay.
Versus a female friend, right? A female friend will support literally anything you do. For me, this is me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Any female friend will support anything I do, right? And I'm talking about wholeheartedly will support it, will show their support. And it's almost like you don't really have to ask. You just show them and they'll even be even more engaged. They'll give you advice and all stuff. Whereas your male friends, yeah, they may post it on their story or whatever. But your female friends are going to be die hard. Like they're the ones I feel like personally, if I can talk to a female friend about certain things a lot longer than I can talk to a male friend. Now, this is excluding like best friends or homies I've grown up with. I'm talking about friends. I
Mm-hmm.
trust female friends with the information I have a lot more than I trust my male friends. No offense to the homies. Is that to me, females, maybe it's just me.
No, I understand that. I've had the same experience. I just thought you meant loyalty as a form of like less likely to betray you because that's not betrayal. Like your boys aren't betraying you. That's
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
same
yeah, yeah.
thing.
The same
You know
thing.
what I mean? It's not.
No, 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 no.
It's not betrayal.
I think the same thing. Men will betray you first, then a female. Men will
Okay,
100% betray
yeah,
you
yeah,
first.
but most of the time, like it's not fair to do that because you're a guy. How about women on women? You know what I'm saying? Like, because obviously the girls don't see you as a rival. You know what I'm saying? Like those guys that are betraying you, like, bro, like the one guy that I ever let get close enough to me to betray me for some coochie, bro. You know what I'm saying? A woman won't do that to me. What does she want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what coochie does she want? It's
Exactly
not it's
why I
not the same
personally feel
thing.
like
It's
they're
not the same
loyal. They're
thing.
more loyal.
Yeah, that's a dynamic between you and a woman. So it's not really fair to phrase it like that because it's a relationship between a guy and a girl. Yeah, you guys are just friends, but it's still a guy and a girl. That's not
All
fair
right,
to this
okay. Let's. Okay, so
conversation.
what dynamic were you talking about then?
I'm talking about girls with girls. Girls, why do you think girls always be fighting within the circles? They always be like, oh, they always be having problems, always fight. Girls don't, guys don't fight as much as girls do in their circles. I hope you know that.
Girls are problematic. That's not the point.
It's not that they're problematic. It's that they betray each other. They don't hold each other. Bro, girls betray each other too. Girls will snake each other out for some dick. It's the same thing. It's
They
the same
do.
thing.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
So
They
don't,
do.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
But I
about
can I can never talk about the female perspective. I'm a male, right? So
what you mean.
when I'm
Okay.
saying females are more loyal, there's different. As I said, there's different. For me, loyalty is if you got my back, or if I can tell you something and you won't just sit here and tell the whole world, or I know if I need to call you about something, you'll pick up, or I know you'll support me in any decision I make, or you'll help me mentally, emotionally, whatever. I personally, I'm sorry, but I can talk to females a lot more than I can talk to males when it comes to your issues. Now, when it comes to relationships, I think females are more loyal to a degree. Okay. I don't think a female was here and spread her legs before a nigga would smash a girl. But a woman would definitely be starting to talk to a male before a man starts talking to a female, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
So you're talking about the degree of cheating, or to which
Not
end?
just cheating, but in a relationship, when talking about loyalty, that kind of comes with the territory. Like cheating comes with the territory of loyalty when in a relationship. I think, yeah, the degree of cheating, when it comes down to like the steps of it, you meet someone, you start talking to them, y'all become in a semi relationship. Women will start that process, may not follow through, well before a man would. That's my opinion.
But you have to understand too that women have more to worry about than a man would. Because, bro, like if you're a girl that's just spreading your legs for everybody, that's kind of dirty. You have pH levels to worry about. Like women have to take care of themselves. They can't just let any guy just come up in their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're probably more likely to catch STD. So of course they have to be more careful about it. They have to vet the guy more. But as far as I'm concerned, you're talking to him, you're already cheating. You're already cheating. Guys are just careless and carefree and stupid, which is why they're smashing all the time. But women be cheating first. Women get there first. And not only that, girls talk to so many guys and they actively like now they might not plan to cheat, but the type of excuses I hear, oh yeah, we just went out to dinner, yada yada yada. A lot of girls are not in relationships with guys that they actually love. That's what I've noticed. Right?
Mhm.
They're just saying they're in a relationship. Just to, I don't know, to keep the guy or to get him to stop fucking around. I don't know why they do it, but a lot of girls, they just have, it's just a label, but it really doesn't mean anything because they will still go and smash. They'll be smashing their exes. They'll be smashing their high school crushes. They'll be smashing new guys that they meet. Like the list just goes on. And some of them, like most of them, I'll give them this. They only cheat with one guy. Most of them will only cheat, like they won't cheat once, but it's only one guy, or like one or two of the same guys. The reason it's so messed up with guys is that guys that cheat, they just cheat. They have no filter. They just keep going. They can cheat with like 10 different girls. But like most guys just don't cheat. I think that's the difference. It's like when a guy does it, it's like, oh, it's so absurd. Like I can't believe you did all that.
I just think the way you started off was perfect. If a girl cheats, you never know. If a guy cheats,
Yeah,
they're kind of stupid with it,
yeah, exactly, exactly. A girl cheats,
right?
bro. The fact that I even like it was when I first started hearing them talk about it, then I was like, oh wow, so y'all just be keeping it low key.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, cause like it's so rare for a girl to get caught cheating, but the amount of girls I know have cheated, like you wouldn't believe it. Obviously, I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna tell stories. All right,
Mm-hmm.
but just trust me. Trust me. Women are cheaters too. Don't get it twisted.
Look, I mean, the way I see it, I personally feel like in us, like as humans, men are more likely. For me, okay, let's just talk about me. For me, if I get in a relationship with you, I'm 100% loyal to you. I'm a Taurus. I get very very dedicated to people. If I'm interested in you, I will be dedicated to you until for years. Like my mental state will be on you and you only for years. But once you do me dirty, I'm the type of nigga, I'll stay there and I'll wait to do you dirty right the fuck back 10 times worse. I'm just that petty. Right? Like you would mess with someone, I catch you. I'm just waiting to do it 10 times worse to you. That's just me. Right? So for me, I don't see okay. So like when a girl is friends with a guy before they get in a relationship, right? They have a lot of guy friends. And I know that getting into a relationship, right? There's certain levels of things that you have to like understand. Okay, she has this guy friend that she's going to hang out with. Are you going to automatically assume she's smashing him? She's always hanging out with him or whatever?
Of course not.
Okay, so how like it's like for me it's like I feel like women are more loyal because they understand what to do, what not to do. They reject a lot more. Like they're used to the attention. You know what I mean? They're used to the guys coming at them or whatever. Once they actually accept one and make one their their man, I think it's like why would I cheat? Like they've been rejecting people all these years. They
Yeah.
just chose this one. Like why would they go on further and cheat? That's just me. That's how I think. But I do think that once the guy starts getting comfortable and like a lot of some females will start doing things and justifying it by, oh, you didn't say good morning to me. Oh, you didn't show me my attention. That's the type of thing that I see a
Yeah.
lot, right? So yeah, I would say yeah, that's cheating.
That was actually so well put.
That's cheating, but it's just I don't know. I just feel like I feel like when it comes to man, woman, I think this conversation is kind of easing me to your side. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm starting to think women are they're a little slimy. They're a little slimy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly my point. It's just to say, like, it's like you said, they have a reason, right? They'd be like, oh, you're slipping up this, that. But personally, the way I feel is like, if that's such a big problem for you, break up with the man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't have your cake and eat it. I mean, you did. That's what you did. You cheated. But why? You know, and then you try to justify it and say, oh, but I'm not just a piece of shit who just does it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like a lot of it, I feel like it comes from maybe like, you know, they feel less energy or less effort and they think maybe he's cheating, I might as well cheat, maybe some shit like that. I don't know what really goes on in their head to start going down that road,
Mhm.
but I see it way too often. And just statistically speaking, for me, from what I've seen, girls cheat a lot more than men. That's just it. That's just the bottom line for me.
I mean, I agree with you. No, that I agree with. I think women do cheat more than men because if I'm going to pursue you, right? If I'm going to pursue you for like months and months and I finally get you, I'm not going to cheat. You know, like that's just my perspective. I'm not going to cheat.
Exactly.
You do me dirty though, I'm going to do you dirty. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm going to do you dirty 10 times harder. Now, we all know Jacobs is a simp.
Can never be me.
Jacobs is a big simp, but I'm a different type of simp. I'm a simp that I love, but I'm not going to show you that I love. Like, I'm the type of person I'll buy the flowers, the gifts, all that shit. Once I get a girl, it's like everything that's mine is yours in my head. Like you just benefiting at that point. But once you do me dirty, bro, just watch as all that just gone, gone. And I'm just gonna be doing you dirty right back. Like you're gonna think everything's fine. I'm doing you dirty right the fuck back. I'm just that petty. I'm a petty person. And I like it. That's how I am. I love it. That's a warning. That's all I gotta say. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, I'm starting to agree with you. Shit. Females might be a little bit more slimy, but I personally think when it comes down to being friends, I trust my female friends a lot more than my males.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Same.
I can talk to them.
I have very few male friends that I trust, and they know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Your female friend will support you. Even if they're not your best friend, they'll support you 10 times harder than your male friend that you grew up with will. And that's just fact. That's just a fact. I'm sorry. That's just a big fact. Sorry to any one
Yeah.
of the boys who are going to watch this, but a female friend will ride or die for you well before that homie will. Matter of fact, that homie might steal from you before the female friend would. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. But when it comes down to relationships, yeah, I agree with you. A female would cheat first. When it comes down to the steps of cheating, what cheating is, and what someone categorizes as cheating versus what someone else categorizes as cheating, a female definitely would do that first.
But like even that though, with the whole thing you're saying, like women are more loyal to you than your guy friends are. I'm telling you, that's just because you're a guy, bro. Because among their own circles, bro, like why do you think you get so many girls be like, bro, I can't fuck with girls, this, that, that. They're
But
tired
those
of it.
girls are okay. Are you really going to sit here and act like any girl who's ever said that is not a thought?
A lot of girls that say that are not, they're not thoughts, bro. They have
That's
a
a
point.
big
And even
cap.
if they even if they are thoughts, that's not the reason why they say that. They say that because they're tired of girls are competitive among each other, and sometimes they don't see like a girl code or like a loyalty, like they just see competition. They just see
Look, I
competition.
don't I don't really agree with
Okay.
that.
Because nah, but because I know a lot of girls that don't like, even though they say that, they still have a lot of girlfriends. They still like, they don't hang out with guys that much, and they be complaining about the shit that their friends be doing. So I know I'm not tripping. Girls are problematic within their own circles. The only reason you don't see that side of them is because you're not competition to them.
But I don't think girls look at each other as competition.
They can be. They do. They do. They're not jealous of you. They can't be jealous of you. They're attracted to you, but they're definitely jealous of their girlfriends.
I don't know, man. I don't think girls see the ones that they grew up with as competition. Like when a girl,
Bro, it's a lot of jealousy in those groups, man. I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a lot of jealousy, a lot of backbiting, a lot of it, a lot of it. Talking behind each other's
I mean,
backs,
yeah, they do that.
doing the
They do that to their
most.
own niggas, though.
Like,
They do that to their own niggas. They girls do that. Girls do that. Girls talk about behind their niggas back. When it comes to that, yeah. If you're saying,
yeah,
oh, do boys talk behind people's back versus girls, 100% talk behind their female friends' back the day after they just kissed them on the cheek, the day of, actually. There's no filter. When it
yeah.
comes,
So that's what I'm saying. It's subtle. Yeah, like they'll try to keep everything, you know what I'm saying, like the way it is. But as far as I'm concerned, that's still disloyalty.
it also comes down to the way we both handle emotions. Like if a girl does something wrong to a girl, or a girl thinks their female friend did something wrong to them, or they didn't like what they did, they handle their emotions a lot differently than we do. We're not vocal like that to the point where, like, there are some of our friends that we don't like what they do, and we, instead of talking about it behind their back, we just tell them.
Exactly.
Females or women just won't tell them. They'll say it to other members of their group.
Yeah, but then even in saying that, it never gets to the person. I feel like if you're talking about somebody so much behind their back, at a certain point, it's just slander and backbiting. Like you're not really like, what is the point? Because now you're just being fake. Like you're gonna look at her, smile at her, everything, and then the second she leaves the room, every single time you're talking shit. Is that really your friend? You know what I mean? And that's the shit that females be getting. So like the ones that get frustrated, that's the shit they be getting fed up of. Like you can't tell me that's right.
I mean, I agree with you. I think that girls, I'm really at a crossroads with that one, because I think it's just the way we handle emotions. I really do think girls are, they just, they control their emotions a lot differently than we do. We are able to withhold, or we just don't tolerate, right? We don't care about our boys' feelings. We will tell them, bro, you stink. You know what I mean? Like we will say, bro, don't do that shit around me. Bro, shut up. You know what I mean? Girls won't tell their friends that. Like their friend would do something that's kind of shady, or they think is shady, right? And instead of addressing it to their friend, they withhold it, and they're like, all right, so Remember what fucking Samantha did yesterday? That was so fucking bitchy of her. You know what I mean? Like shit like that is just like
I don't feel like that has anything to do with handling
it has
emotions.
something to do with handling
Bro, think about it.
emotions.
Think of if you're calling that person your friend, right? Let's just take it back to the you stink thing. You don't tell them they stink. Do you think you're doing this person favors? Oh, they stink, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. So instead of telling her that she stinks and helping her figure it out so she can not stink anymore, I'm going to wait till she's out of the room. She still stank. Now, every single day we talk about how she stank. And it's the running joke between the group. The day she finds out that that's what you guys talk about, how do you think she's going to feel? You're not saving her feelings. You guys are selfish. That's not handling emotion. That's terrible.
Well, I think that's a discussion that if you're female, you should explain in the comments because I personally think, in my own opinion, females. Okay, so for instance, let's say there's a group of 5 people, right? We grew up together or whatever, right? But we no, you didn't even grow up together. You started work, right? Girls make friends with other girls faster than guys do. That's can we just okay?
Yeah.
They'll make
Yeah.
friends way faster without even knowing the person, right? We are slow to making friends. We see them, give us head nods or whatever. Once one of us start talking to other, we have to force ourselves to start talking. We start realizing, this nigga's sick. Like he can be a boy, right? Once you start talking for a while, we start whatever. Girls will exchange numbers after the first, second, third time of meeting the person, or Instagrams or Snapchats, right? That's just female and
Yeah.
female. So right then and there, they don't already know this person. Okay, they're not real friends. Girls always want to make friends. They're always alone if they don't have anyone talking to. They make friends with other females way faster without actually knowing them. Okay? Once something goes wrong, now mind you, I don't know you like that, right? We may have numbers, we may have Instagram. I don't know you like that. It only takes one thing for that fake friendship, because that's exactly what it is. It's a short burst of attention. That's exactly what it is to go wrong, right? So it's perceived as, oh, you're not loyal to your female friends. But girls who grew up together, they may have had falling outs, just like me and you. We have falling outs, but it's just like us. We know, bro. We're not even friends at this point. We're family. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, when it comes down to that, that's what I mean by like, it's kind of like emotional because when they start being friends with females, they start really quick. Just like if you start in a relationship really quick without knowing the person, it's gonna fall out because you don't really know the person, right? They start really quick with being friends, and I can tell you from females I know, they'll go just start a new job. Oh, my new female friend. In my head, I'm like, how the hell you already make a new friend? Like it's the first day. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's the first day. You already have her number, her Instagram, and her Snapchat. Huh? Like I'm confused. Like how it never works out because you just wanted that attention. You wanted to just like the girls who go to university. Perfect example, right? The girls who go to university, everyone in their dorm, their initial dorm, their flat or whatever, their floor is automatically their friend. They're already hanging out, they're best friends, they're taking pictures, posting on Instagram. 2 years, half the people are gone. Half the people are bitches. Because they rush into it. Whereas us, we are slow to it. We're not, but you don't need my Instagram. I don't know you. You know what I mean? We're not friends up
Facts.
until we actually become friends. That's why the loyalty is kind of different, in my opinion. The loyalty is different because of how we actually got to being friends. They didn't really become friends. They became acquaintances with the status of being a friend, and they rushed into being a friend, whereas they don't really know each other. Once you start knowing the person, you start realizing I don't fuck with this type of person. I don't fuck with this person's attitude. I don't fuck with how this person talks to people. I don't fuck with like all these type of personality traits that you actually don't like in a person because you actually didn't try to know that person. You just saw she's nice, she's a female. Then you go back and tell your friends, I made some new friends. I have a new friend. Da, da, da. Just look at it yourself. Look at the people in first year and then take 1 year after that. See who's friends with who. Like it always changed. It's always changing in the female side because they don't actually take the time to become their friend.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
So yeah, when it comes down to females being more loyal than men, I say depends. That before it was 100%, but you made a very good point. That's like my perspective, but
Yeah.
it depends, I think.
Frankly, I don't even like generalizations like that. I just think that the world, like, for me, it's not even about who does it more, because why does it really matter, to be honest? Like, let's be honest, it doesn't matter. But the only reason I even had to say what I said is because I just feel like there's so much slander out there, like, oh, men are cheaters, men are, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, well, I don't know, because y'all be doing it a lot too. So,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying? Like, don't push that title to just men, because I don't cheat. Never have, never will. So I'm not a cheater. Why am I being labeled as a cheater when I see so many women out here cheating? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I don't like preconceived notions. That's just it for me. It's just a notion of it. Like, just because I'm a man doesn't mean I'm a cheater. Just because you're a woman doesn't make you a cheater either. You know what I'm saying? Women can be cheaters, men can be cheaters. That's just how I see it.